Good afternoon, proletariat! Welcome to Turbo Tuesday. Here at MBT Industries, we are constantly innovating our way to the Yugist revolution. The working duelists of the world can't be led by just anyone, so before we can begin disassembling the oppressive metagame, we need to find the boss to end all bosses, combing through 20 years of Yu-Gi-Oh! History in the process. As always, we'll give any fledgling leader of the Vanguard a quick once-over, a chance to prove themselves, and a performance review that will determine if they'll be called back to the next round of interviews, or if they'll need a little bit of effect adjustment at our re-education facility. Today, we're taking a short break from our usual group of interviewees to show off a brew I'm currently piloting in Farfa's traditional tournament to an impressive X1 finish after one round of contention. Presenting Gimmick Puppet of Strings and Greater Earthbound Linewalker. Before we check out today's corporate stooge, however, a word about our sponsor. This video is sponsored by Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Deck, the best online site for database searching, deck building, and strategy articles, all conveniently located at www.ygoprodeck.com. Now let's take a look at that resume. First, Gimmick Puppet of Dark Strings. 3 level 9 monsters. I doubt it. When this card is special summoned, destroy the monsters with string counters, and if you do, draw one card, then inflict damage to your opponent equal to the highest original attack among those destroyed monsters in the graveyard. Your choice if tied. Once per turn, you can detach one Xyz material from this card, place one string counter on each face-up monster your opponent controls. And next, his partner, Earthbound Greater Linewalker. Again? If you control a Synchro monster and have Synchro monsters in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. During your main phase, you can add one Earthbound Immortal monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. If an Earthbound Immortal monster is normal summoned while this monster is on the field, you can make your opponent's life points 3,000. You can only use each effect of Earthbound Greater Linewalker once per turn. Well, you two go together like a senior partner and an unpaid intern. Or, sorry, a CEO and a scab. I think the pair of you will be able to most effectively FTK in traditional format by taking advantage of Justicar setups, Guard Dragon extensions, and Argent Chaos Force finishers. Ideally, you'll be able to leverage banned cards to clear the way for some impressively uninteractive combos and end the game long before your opponent has a chance to flip last turn. So it's time for our on-the-job performance review, and not only have we drawn one of the most powerful spells ever printed alongside Hand Destruction, we've also drawn the combo. We're going to lead with a copy of Confiscation to confirm that yes, the gates are down, before summoning a copy of Draconet and specialing a Justica from deck. We'll synchro summon an Eve the World Chalice. Miko! Well, I guess there's no reason to fix it now. We'll special summon back Justica and go into Buster Whelp before triggering Miko for a copy of Guard Dragon, who will become an LP, which we will move to summon a copy of Red Eyes from deck. Next, we'll activate Red Eyes effect for Justica to go into Pisty and a copy of Agrippin. We'll trigger Agrippin for Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon and then bring back that copy of Justica so we can make Romulus. We'll trigger Romulus's effect, then Pisties to bring back this copy of Red Eyes. We'll use Red Eyes' effect one last time before going into Galaxy Satellite and summon Sorceress. We'll make Nightmare Goblin at a link point and then special summon a Doom Dog from deck. We'll set Dragon's Ravine in order to send a copy of Destrudo, whose effect we will activate, followed by a link summon of Curious. We'll trigger both the effect of Curious and the effect of Doom Dog. We're going to add a Linewalker to hand and set a rank up magic Argent Chaos Force to graveyard. We're going to special Linewalker and get a copy of Coco Pakapu to hand before flexing with Pot of Greed, triggering the effect of Link Cross for 2 tokens, which are perfect tribute fodder for this Coco Pakapu. I tried my best. We'll Xyz summon a copy of Gimmick Puppet of Strings and then fire its effect, then activate Rank Up Argent Chaos Force to go into Dark Strings, destroying our board and doming our opponent for lethal. Well, we're back, and just how did these 2 peas in an unfair pod perform? Let's consult our super scientific metrics above. I'm giving this gimmicky puppet a 2 in terms of consistency. Almost every hand makes the combo, but losing to one hand trap in a format where Max C is legal isn't a fantastic place to be. I'm giving the Arbiter of the Thin Earthbound line a 1 in terms of investment. 15 extra deck slots means you're not able to pivot into something powerful on the draw. Though, outside of Guard Dragons, I don't even know into what you would pivot. An attack position Coco Pakapu, maybe? I'm giving these underlings to Justicar a 3 in terms of payoff. Not only is this an FTK, it's an FTK that's satisfying in its ridiculousness. That said, my final verdict is a lifetime in traditional for Gimmick Puppet of Dark Strings FTK. I'm sorry, we like you, and we like Linewalker, but Justicar, Agrippin, Summon Sork, and Chaos Force kinda rub us the wrong way. Cameraman, alert the Dark Signers.